Hey mathematicians, in this lesson we're going to dive into a tool called a balance scale for helping us think about solving these equations. Now we have three goals: to correctly solve the equations, to avoid tricks, and to show our thinking so that others can understand. So I have an example equation up here. If you're thinking, I totally know what x is worth, fantastic. We still want to learn how to use the tool. So, one, we can help others. We can use it when these are more complicated. And we can practice showing our thinking and modeling that with the balance scale. Okay. So, the first thing I'm going to do is to actually pull out an x. Here we go. There's that x plus 9. So I need 9 positive tiles. Right? And you can pull these out like this. You can also select them. I went like that. Some of you remember this. And copy so that I have 9 tiles. You may notice that the scale is not balanced yet. We're going to write the equation out first. So this balance scale, we want this to be equal. So the left side of the balance scale says x plus 9 now, x and positive 9, and I need 16 on the other side. I'm going to show you this with individual algebra tiles, but you might notice that I have these number cards here available as well. That could be a nice shortcut in the future. So just to model this, I know that 9 times 2 is 18. What I really want is 16. So I'm going to take 2 away from there. Okay, so I have 16. Let me count it up real quick. I've got 3 groups of 5. I see 15 plus 1. Great. So you'll notice that the scale is unbalanced, and this is a pretty lousy tool if it stays that way. So first we wrote out x plus 9 in the tiles, and then 16 on the other side. And now this is where it gets really neat. We hit balance. Now what this is going to do is let us know if we ever mess up. Remember, the equal sign means both sides are the same. So as soon as I do something like this that makes both sides not be the same anymore, the balance scale is going to show me. Okay. So the first part of this day, we are going to actually model using the balance scale to get familiar with the tool. Okay. So what do I want to do? Remember, my goal is to get x by itself. So I really want to take these 9 away. But I can't just do it from one side. Remember, we've got to do the same thing to both sides. So I took 9 away from the left side. I had better take 9 away from the right side. Okay. And remember, our goal is we don't want to use the balance scale all the time. We want to eventually not do that. So we're going to write down here what we actually did. And you can use the drawing tool. You can use a text box if you want. But I'm going to show that I subtracted 9 from both sides. And then I'm going to show what is left over. Okay? Now I have x equal to 7. Okay? And if you're all thinking, hey, I already knew that, I could figure it out without going through these steps, fantastic. Maybe you're not thinking that, but we are modeling with easy equations now so that when it gets more complicated, we have the tools to do better than guess and check.